Thank you. So first and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do, all right? Also, you already know, I do got to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, y'all already know that voice too raspy to be whispering. So this about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, all right? Now, I do want to apologize in advance for the fan and the air that you hear in the background, but you already know it's too hot for all that, all right? So excuse that. I'm going to definitely make sure that I'm speaking over that, okay? Now, chosen ones, you know I had to tune in, right? And matter of fact, let me take another moment. Thank you so much for all y'all's love, all y'all's likes, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes, all y'all's kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you, all right? I don't always get the moment to pause in the middle of what I'm saying to acknowledge what you're doing. So thank you so much, okay? Now listen, chosen ones, we gonna have to talk, all right? Because I want you to realize that right now, all your dreams is coming true. At one point in time, you thought certain things was falling apart. Whole time they was falling in place on behalf of you, right? There's certain things that you didn't know why God was doing it while he was doing it, but now it's starting to become clear, right? You starting to see. See, I want you to be cautious of certain things that you speaking into existence for you, because those things may not always be divine things. Now let's talk, right? What do I mean when I say that? There's some of you, now let's go back down memory lane. There's some of you that there was a certain individual that you was praying to have certain things work out with them. Certain partners that in your head, they was your divine feminine or your divine masculine. So therefore, you was praying to God on behalf of them, praying that you would be aligned again with them, that you would make it out of certain situations that you were seeing while you was with them. Whole time you ain't even realize that they was hints of who your divine masculine and divine feminine is, but they truly weren't that. See, I want you to realize something, chosen ones. The devil doesn't have the ability to see certain things. So the devil will hear you speaking out clearly to God, and he'll try to have something dressed up as those things that you wanting to be aligned with. Now, what do I mean? See, some of you are praying for certain specifics. God, I want my partner to do this. I want my partner to act like that. But instead of speaking intuitively or writing it down, you speaking it out in a sense. So what the devil going to do? The devil going to sit there and watch you. See if you match energies to the individuals that surround you. That's how they can get to you. The devil will try to dress itself up or send certain minions to do that, to try to throw you off your path. So therefore, now you praying for this person who's truly not even aligned with you in a sense. See, I want you to realize that the devil will try to come dressed as everything that you said that you want, but there's certain things that they will be missing. See, God tells you this. You don't got to compromise if it's from the divine. You understand me? So this person could have finances. This person could have looks. This person could be a protector, but they may not have that affection. They may not make you feel that spark with them. Something's missing, right? But see, you so used to settling for some so-so shit, or you so used to being told that you can't have that whole package, that you sit there and try to make up for the areas that they truly lack. And see, chosen ones, be cautious of who you're calling into you. And the way to play it safe is by just asking God to align you with your true soul tribe crew. God, I ask you to align me with my path. I ask you to align me with my purpose. I ask you to align me with my person. See, you don't know exactly who that is. See, we gonna talk, right? Before you even came here, God already told you that you was on a certain type of assignment. So you was above, looking down, and he was telling you the routes that you're gonna take, the individuals that you're gonna come across, certain people that has certain fates. See, God sat there and told you certain instructions. He also showed you who was your person. See, at that point in time, you had to study them in a sense. You had to look them in their eyes and be able to energetically feel them. You had to be able to align with their soul. Thank you, baby. They energy, they look, so on and so forth. So what if I told you that before you came here, God already showed you what you was going to do? God told you the route that you was going to take, the people that you was going to run into, that some of them was going to be fake, some of them was going to be phony, but some of them as well, it was going to be your true soul true, right? So let's talk. You had a moment right before you came down here to study that person. God had you feel how they felt. Because I'm trying to let you know, the person that you're supposed to be with is a reflection of you. So everything that you're going through right now, they going through too in order to get to you. You understand me? Both of y'all had the same assignment. But that person had to start on that end. You had to start on this end. So therefore, again, y'all meet in the middle in a sense. So you have to realize that your true divine person is a reflection of you. So they have to not only, again, when you wasn't able to see them, they had to be energetically able to feel you. There's certain people that I want you to realize that the whole time while you laid up with that person who's a demon in disguise, they out here trying to come across like they're your divine boo, but you're energetically being drawn to somebody else that you ain't even ran into yet. You understand me? So I want you to realize why it's so important to trust your intuition, to truly acknowledge your feelings and be authentically you, because that's the same way that your person is going to be able to identify you. So if you out here acting like somebody else, acting like you ain't a lover when you truly are, if you acting like you're not a go-getter when you really are, if you acting less confidence, how are they going to know who you are then if you're not even being you? See, before you two get back together again, God already showed you this person and certain moves that y'all was going to make. God already told you that you had certain pieces of the puzzle. They had pieces too, and therefore y'all was going to combine and see a greater view. See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, in order to align with who you're supposed to be aligned with, you had to be authentically you. Those people from your past, they weren't a reflection of you. They was a reflection of who you were when you met that individual. See, when they met you, you were still growing. When they met you, you were still healing. When they met you, you were still getting to know you. You understand me? See, you were still growing where they had already outgrew as high as they was going to go in a sense. Because I want you to realize demons don't have no soul. Demons don't have no heart. So therefore, they not living. They already did. So I want you to think about a plant that already raised its, already got as big as it's going to get, or certain seeds that get planted but nothing ever grows out of them. That's what these demons are. So that's why they try to persuade you not to use your feelings. That's why they try to persuade you not to be you. That's why they try to persuade you not to heal you, because then certain games are going to be able to be see-through. You're going to see through on a soul level. But a lot of the times you don't trust your intuition. A lot of the times, again, you allow these people to persuade you to take a certain position. See, chosen ones, you're going to have to know you, because that's how you're going to identify those people that's supposed to be close to you. You understand me? See, let's talk. Before you came here, God showed you this is your person. I want you to take a moment and really study them. So you looking at them, looking at their eyes, paying attention to their freckles, paying attention to their lips, paying attention to this, paying attention to that. But on top of that, you feeling how you feel energetically connected to them, right? So again, this person is a reflection of you. That love that you got, they'll reciprocate it back to you. That affection that you got, they gonna match that with you. That protection that you got, they got it too. But y'all's two tribes gonna combine, and I'm trying to tell you. So chosen ones, why do you think that there's a certain type that you have, right? And I'm talking about, let's even go based upon the preference, right? So there's certain people that you like, man, I like my masculine or my feminine to look like this. That's your preference. But that also could be a sign that God already showed you what your person was going to resemble in a sense, right? God already showed you, listen, this person is going to have these eyes. This person is going to have this height. This person is going to have this complexion. You already seen your true divine boo. So why do you think that you have the preferences that you do? I'm talking about physical. See, when you know that you healed you and that you're not attracted to an individual based upon the past person and what they did to you, because you could be somebody that typically likes somebody who's chocolate. Then that past person who was chocolate abused you, used you, mistreated you. So now you talking about, nah, I want somebody with a lighter hue. Whole time you don't even realize that was the devil swindling you to make you not like what you know you should like. You understand me? And what do I mean by that? Because if they can try to throw you off in a sense, they again came dressed to designs like the person that you really supposed to be with. And if they can make you no longer want to seek out that individual or no longer like them, talking about as far as they looks, as far as they actions, so on and so forth, right? If the devil can persuade you not to no longer be attracted to the individual who's truly aligned with you, then that means that when that person gets presented to you, you just gonna look about the triggers that those other individuals did to you. Don't get swindled. Why do you think that you like certain individuals that you like? Why do you think that there's certain people that, again, you're attracted to naturally? That's because they're going to resemble the person that you're supposed to be with, but they are dressed up. You understand me? Because the devil's going to hear what you want. Oh, you want somebody who's flashy. You want somebody who can dress nice. Oh, you want somebody that does this. You want somebody that does that. So what they going to do? Find their closest demon that appears like that and have them try to dress up to you. That's why I want you to realize a lot of the times before you get aligned with your true divine boo, you meet your karmic. See, that karmic is supposed to give you certain signs and synchronicities too. See, that karmic can be dressed up almost identical to the person who's truly aligned with you, but certain things that they have are lacking. They could, again, not be somebody who gives you love and affection, not make you feel protected. You end up praying for protection, thinking you're getting it from them, and these end up being the individuals that you need protection from. You understand me? So I want you to realize, don't allow the devil to swindle you and have you not attracted to what you truly know is your preference. You out here settling, thinking, oh, well, God sent me this new person, so I need to go ahead and go with it. God's like, are you even being real with you? Because I sent this person as training purposes to show you not to settle for certain things that you truly don't feel aligned with. See, while you out here just taking the first offer, not even realizing that was a test. God wanted to see, was you going to settle, or was you going to sit there and patiently wait for the person who has all those checks on your list? See, if it's from the divine, you do not have to compromise. So if this person has a good work ethic, cool. If this person, you two can laugh about simple things, cool. But this person doesn't have the ability to show love to you, then that means that this person is not your person. You need to keep it moving. That means, again, God is showing you that you can have certain things that they had, but this is not your feminine or your masculine. These are just hints on who you're going to get, and it's based upon the location or how you are mentally. You are what you attract. So if you're somebody that typically puts work over certain love, work over certain family, so on and so forth, you're going to align with somebody at that time who does the same thing as you. But because that person's doing it to you and doesn't, you may not feel has the same intentions as you. So you could be somebody who works really hard, right? You all about your job. You talking about how you going to provide for your children and other people that's around. Okay, that's cool. That's a beautiful quality to have. But at the same time, there's other areas during that you're lacking. See, you need to be able to balance both love, finances too, be able to identify as this person's lover, mother, so on and so forth, but also have your own identity too. You understand me? See, if you're not balanced out, you're going to get somebody who shows those qualities to you, just so you can see exactly what you need to work on too. So if you had somebody from your past that used to put their profit over you, or again, they was all about work, regardless if they was trying to work based upon the fact that they was trying to provide for you or not, that's all they was focused on. Who you going to run into next? A person with those same qualities. And now you can see through that shit. Now you like, yo, you don't never had no time for me. All you about is work and profit. All you worried about is this and that. See, you start to identify certain qualities that they had, but not even realizing that's the same reason why you attracted them. See, you got to take accountability. If you attract a certain type, and you could say, oh, well, this last person was this, or this last person was that too, and you keep going back and you're seeing the same cycle, it's not those individuals. That cycle's connected to you. If you talking about this person put money over you, that other person had put money over you, that other person had put money over you, what's one thing that remains the same? See, the individual who did it changed, but the person that they did it to is the same, meaning you. So therefore, that cycle's connected to you, not them. That's who, and the reason why you keep attracting the things that you did. So you're going to have to take a look at you. You understand me? What are you doing? If you're somebody who, again, you fall in love real quick, right? I'm talking about within 2 days in, you done fell in love with them. You done seen your future with them. This is your boo. You claiming them when they ain't even claiming you. You out here just know that this person is your person based upon the potential that they have to be it, but not who they truly are as an individual. You understand me? Because potential don't mean nothing if they don't put themselves in action, if they ain't really applying it. Anybody has potential, but the difference is the person who's actually playing that position and somebody who knows that they have an opportunity to. So let's talk, chosen ones. I want you to realize that based upon who you attract is the situation that you're in a sense. You understand me? So the person that, again, if you keep attracting the same type of person, then you're going to have to go with them, because either you doing the same thing as them, or again, you're willing to accept them. So that's why you a magnet to them. You understand me? Or that's all you're expecting. If you're expecting, oh, well, some shit comes with everybody, or some shit, oh, well, for this, you're going to have to sacrifice that. If you already got that mentality in your head, then why do you think that you keep attracting it? Because you're willing to accept it. But when you set up certain boundaries and you have certain requirements, see, I want you to realize that before people get to know you, they notice you. So they see how you carry yourself, as well as how you let certain individuals carry you too. If you showing them that it's okay for you to sacrifice your happiness to appease other individuals, then they gonna feel like nothing's wrong with them having you do the same pertaining to them. If you're somebody that's always the giver and expecting nothing in return, or you're always somebody pouring out your energy and that's not being reciprocated back to you, what do you think, chosen ones? They gonna do the same thing too, because you didn't show them that it's all right. So before they get to know you, they notice you. So how you carry you, or how you accept other individuals to make certain moves, see, I want you to realize, chosen ones, a lot of the times you give your people, your family members, so on and so forth, certain excuses. See, if somebody else was to disrespect you, you'd be like, nah, I ain't taking that. Oh, you ain't gonna talk to me any type of way. But then when your mother does it, you talking about, oh, that's just my mother. You accept those things. See, you can't sit there and be one-sided. If you accepting it with this person, oh, no, that this other person notices that too, and they gonna curry you just like that, love. You understand me? You can't sit there and say, well, only my mother can talk to me like that. Only my father can carry me like that. Only my grandmother, my family members, so on and so forth. Oh, and nobody else can do that but them. Before people get to know you, they notice you and what you're accepting. So therefore, if you're talking about that you're willing to accept this based upon the title that they have, then what do you think that this person is going to do when they get the title as your man or woman? You understand me? The same shit. Because you accepting it over there, so now you can't show favoritism in a sense. If you allowing that person to disrespect you, what makes you think that this person ain't going to think it's cool too? See, you set those boundaries. What you accepting? See, a lot of you feel like there's nobody out there that's going to understand you. A lot of you feel like there's nobody that can, again, provide that love, protection, affection, that acknowledgement, somebody who sees you for you, but also sees you as somebody that they want to build with. See, a lot of you, again, keep choosing certain individuals that are fixer-uppers in a sense. Now, what do I mean? I want you to think of a place, right? At that time, you just need to move. So you looking up a certain place, right? And this is the first place that becomes available to you. You like, damn, I really need to move by this date. So now that the time is clicking in a sense, you feel like you got to rush, and now you accepting certain so-so shit. Now you see this house is talking about you can move in, but they not ready for you. They gonna have to come in and fix certain things as you move your things into it, right? All of a sudden, this wall is patched up, needed certain patches. This certain water's not running. Certain light fixtures is hanging, so on and so forth, right? See, at that point in time, you putting pressure on you. You like, damn, I really need a place to move. Dang, I really need somewhere to lay my head. Dang, I really need to make certain moves. So instead of being patient for what's going to get presented for you, you sit there and rush into the first thing that heads towards you. See, that's something pertaining to how you attract certain partners too. Some of you are so focused on you getting older, or you want to have children, you want to get married, you want to have this. You so quick to be rushing into that, something that you truly want, that you want to take the first offer up. Whole time again, there's certain shit that comes with it. Yeah, this place is available, but you also going to have to put certain work into it. See, Y'all done had certain individuals that are fixer-uppers. You understand me? These people ain't moving ready. They not ready for love. They not ready for commitment. They not ready to, again, sit there and invest certain things into you too as you invest in them. They not sitting there willing to show you off. They not willing to accept you. They not willing to sit there and let go of so-so ass individuals to be with you. You sit there and have certain fixer-uppers in a sense because it's the first one that became available and you feel like your time is limited because you feel like, well, I've been waiting for this so long, what if something better don't get presented? See, that's you doubting. But one thing about me, I know God's gonna come through. So I ain't gotta rush no process. If this place gets taken, I know he got two that's gonna come through. Certain things that I'm gonna be able to select based upon my preference. If I say I want my house to look like this, and I want it to be able to have and be on a solid foundation, if I want this, I know God's gonna have a place just like that for me. I gotta be patient, see, chosen ones. Don't rush the process. You steady moving into a fixer-uppers, and then when you get in there and you see it's a hot-ass mess, you in there, no AC, no running water, patches all in the wall, got certain pests too. See, that's the same as individuals that you connected to and who they involved with. See, just like those places got certain critters running around, the person that you trying to rush into a relationship, they got certain karmics surrounding them right now. Certain people that are willing to be settling. Certain people that don't know the direction that they headed in. Certain people that can't speak up about certain shit. See, they so scared to tell certain individuals that certain things need to be fixed that they rather settle with that shit. Nah, you paying for it, so you better speak up. See, there's certain individuals that you don't want to tell them the requirements and the boundaries that they need because you feel like they're going to leave you whole time. You don't even realize that's God looking out for you because that person's not even supposed to be with you. You understand me? So it's no more settling for these fixer-uppers. You try and rush into some shit, then when you get there, you see certain things falling apart before you even was comfortable in settling in. See, it's a no for me. You understand me? No more fixer-uppers. They don't got love. They don't got affection. They don't know how to display it. You don't feel protected. They ain't a go-getter. They don't got dreams and admirations. They don't got faith within them. They still allowing people to say certain shit. See, we not allowing certain people that don't know who they are to get to know you. So if they don't know them, they damn sure can't get to know you. You understand me? I want you to realize again, in order to attract who you're supposed to be with, you need to be carrying yourself like that then. Oh, you want somebody who buys you flowers. Have you bought flowers for you lately? Oh, you want somebody who speaks affirmations in you. Have you said affirmations to you? Every time you look in the mirror, you sitting there picking apart you, but you want somebody else to align with you to boost you up. That's some shit that you should already be feeling within. See, just like you, they had to go through certain challenges and trials and tribulations in order to be aligned with you. So it's not fair for your true divine boo to put all that work in and still got to put in certain work in order to get you to their level. Nah. Because that past person you complain about, you always having to try to boost them up. You trying to tell them about certain friends around them that they couldn't trust. You trying to always have them have confidence. In the end, they was lacking it, right? See, that was too much work for you, so you couldn't even focus on the things that you wanted to do because you had to look over their shoulder and make sure that they was making certain moves. See, nah. You can't allow your divine partner to do the same for you. So those things that you need to work on, you need to work on before they get aligned with you. You talking about when it's going to happen, shit, that depends on you. Are you acknowledging certain qualities and traits that you have as well? Are you sitting there acknowledging that you're going to have to make time for your partner? Are you sitting there feeling like there ain't enough time in the day for you to be able to do certain things and you need to go adhere to your schedule then? If you talking about you want somebody who, oh, well, I know that my life's going to change when I'm with my partner. I know everything's going to come together when I'm with my partner. Your shit should already be together so that they can even meet you. You understand me? See, that's why you keep running into these karmic-ass individuals who try to be dressed in disguise as the things that you want because you done already told them what you expecting to head towards you, right? See, sometimes chosen ones, you got to realize you talk too much. Yeah. You talk too damn much. You sitting there meeting somebody and you tell them everything that you expected. Now, I want somebody to hold the door open for me. I want somebody who loves on me, buys me little random gifts, says little nice shit. You sitting there got all these things and these requirements that you telling them. So what do? They dress up like those things in order to get close to you. So you talking about you want somebody fresh, cool. They going to have a few outfits in rotation. Oh, you say you want flowers, cool. They going to have flowers presented when you see them. Oh, you say you want somebody who compliments you. Okay, cool. That's what they going to do. But as soon as they know that they got close enough and that they got you, certain things they going to stop doing. See, have you ever been in a situation where you like, yo, in the beginning, we was so good. They were so affectionate, sent me flowers, gave me kisses, gave me compliments. You said all of these things that they was doing, right? And at that time they was doing them, then they stopped it. Why? Because that wasn't really them. They was doing based upon what they thought that you wanted to be aligned with. See, you gonna see who was faking that shit and who was really genuine. Because if that's who they really were, they will be doing it without you having to ask them. See, that's why you need to pay attention to certain patterns. See, if you got to tell somebody all the time to respond to you, that they need to communicate with you, that they need to acknowledge you, that they need to love on you, if you got to tell them what your love language is too, and they didn't notice these things about you before they was aligned, then they ain't your divine boo. Because again, if you got to compromise, it's not from the divine. I'm trying to tell you. If you got to say this person is the provider, but they not a protector, that ain't your person. Oh, this person is a provider, but they don't provide me love and affection, that ain't your person. See, I want you to be really serious on the things that you really want for you. But you have to make sure that you're doing those things for you too. You understand me? Are you loving on you? Or you want this person to do it? Are you providing for you? Or are you feeling like this person is your get out of jail free card? See, let's talk. There's some of you talking about, oh, well, my confidence will go up when I have my partner giving me compliments. How that sound? Oh, well, I'll really start focusing on my business once I have this. Or once I have that. How that sound? That sound like the same person that you just was connected with. So now you done sat there and settled in a sense, and they done projected their energy on you. Now you carrying yourself just like the individuals that you just removed. You talking about how this person is going to save you. When you finally had this, you're going to take trips. When you finally have this, you're going to do that. See, you're sitting there depending on that person in a sense, instead of you being the happiness or your safe haven in a sense. You understand me now? You're not going to put all that pressure on them. You're not going to sit there and have all these high expectations of them. You talking about you want them to be a provider. Have you provided for you yet? You said that you want somebody to lead you. Do you even know the direction that you headed in? Do you even know you before you get to know these individuals? Nah. Because half the time the shit that you like is based upon the person that you previously was with. See, you're going to have to detox yourself. You know how all of a sudden you around somebody close enough, or that's your partner, you start picking up certain words that they say. They playlist becomes your playlist. You end up becoming them in a sense. See, you're going to have to detox that shit, because half the time the things that you think that you want was based upon the past person that you was with. That's all they had to offer. Or that's all you seem to expect. So now you settling, you don't even know who you are, but you want to get to know somebody else. See, it don't work like that. What do you want? Because you sitting there talking like that, that ain't even you. You listening to that music, that rough rider shit, when you really somebody who likes that love or that blues. See, you sitting there taking on the persona of the individuals that you survived in a sense. See, you wasn't supposed to absorb their energy. You were supposed to be able to pick up on that shit. You understand me? So who are you, chosen ones? What do you really like? You acting so tough because you used to having to have your guards up. You always used to fighting. You so used to people sitting there saying certain slick shit to you and dressing it up like it was a compliment, to the point where people actually compliment you. You think that they playing with your head. You don't even know how to accept that shit. You so used to your mother giving you compliments, but then throwing certain jabs at you. So now when certain people say they really like those things, you don't believe it to be true. See, you don't even believe in yourself, or that you have the ability to attract somebody who truly is attracted to you. You so used to them fixer-uppers. You don't know what to do with a moving ratty. You looking for certain things that's flawed. You like, this might break. This might be messed up. Nah. Why are you speaking that into existence? See, what you make your mind up to is what you attract into. So I always say your mind is like the projector in a sense, chosen ones. What you put on your mind is what gets reflected to other individuals to view. So do you know that you are loved? Do you believe that you're beautiful? Do you believe that you're handsome? Do you believe that you're successful way before those finances even come in? Do you know the direction that you hit it in? See, there's certain individuals that will try to finesse you. They'll try to tell you, oh, we're going to go with the flow. See, their flow and God's flow is two different motions. See, when you don't feel pressure to have a title with somebody, when you feel like this is somebody that you know that you're wanting to be with, and you know that longevity comes with them, so there's no need to rush into certain positions because that shit's not going to come to an end. See, that's difference between this person that's trying to mislead you, like, well, we going to see what we going to do. Because they don't even have a sense of direction where they hit it in, and they don't know where they're going to really take you to. You understand me? See, now we not know, we'll see how it goes as individuals. Nope. Do you know where you going? Okay, cool. See, the difference between the two, let me give you an example, right? Somebody who says, well, we'll just see where this goes. They don't know where this is headed to. They don't know when they get there, what's going to happen. They don't know what they truly want in a sense. But those individuals that say, oh, there's no rush, we're going to go with God's flow. There's a difference, right? Because they know the direction that they headed to go. They know that they want love with you. They know they want marriage with you. They know that they want stability with you. They know that they want longevity with you. They know that they want a family. All of these things with you. They have a sense of direction. They know where they're headed. These other individuals don't even know where they're going, but just want you to join the trip. They don't know how they going to get there in a sense. They don't know whose shit that they riding on in a sense. You understand? They whole time they riding the devil's way. That ain't God who sent them. So you need to pay attention. Do they have a sense of direction? Do they meet you and say, yo, you somebody that I want to love, I want to marry, I want to be with? See, are you the person that when they sit there and attracted to you, they don't got a title with you, but they not focused on other individuals because they know that you the factor? See, pay attention to those individuals who want to entertain multiple people while they getting to know you. Because that means that they ain't see something in you that they feel like you checked off all of those checks on the list. If they talking about, okay, well, I like you, but I'm also going to interview other individuals to play your position in a sense, you ain't get hired in. Think of a job, right? If they talking about, oh, we really like you, you done sat there and gave your best interview. You done sat there and told them certain situations that you will face in a sense, how you will overcome them. You dressed to impress. You sat there and had great conversation with them. And then they tell you, well, we'll get back to you. You know that there's a chance that you ain't get hired in, right? But there's a difference in when you sit there and talk to that person and they talking about, yo, I really love your energy. I love this. You have all of these great qualities. Welcome aboard, and they give you that handshake. That means they not interviewing nobody else, that they know that they want you in that position. They know that they selected you. They know that you have certain things that you can offer them, right? They know that you're the person who deserves to get placed in this position. That benefits that comes with them, that acknowledgement, that title, all of that, right? See, if these individuals got to interview multiple individuals while they getting to know you, that means that you don't have all the qualities that they seeking. That they just going to keep you close by in case they don't see something better. They don't know you then. And they not supposed to get to know you then, because the person who's truly for you going to see your worth as soon as they identify you. As soon as they see you, they going to know, yo, this is as good as it gets. This is as great as it gets. They don't get no higher than this. See, there's certain individuals that's in these poly-ass relationships too. And when you ask them, why you like so-and-so, they like, well, I like this person because they have this quality. I like this person who has this quality. I like this person who has this. So they got 5 females or 5 masculines because they feel like there's something that they love about each and every one of them, but neither or none one of them have all the things that they wanted in a sense, so they feel like they gotta have 5 individuals to get that shit. Meanwhile, if you be patient with your process and actually acknowledge the things that you want, God's going to give you that checklist with somebody who has all of those things. You're not going to have to like this person because they're a go-getter, and this person because they're a lover, and this person because they're a protector, and this, nah, that person's going to have all those qualities checked off. You understand me? So if somebody has to see about you, or they want to see what's out there before they make a commitment to you, then that means they don't see the great in you, and you get your ass from away from those individuals, because they just going to use you as an opportunity to get closer to something that they really want. Or they going to sit there and talk to certain individuals again based upon certain things that, nah, we not doing it. You understand me? So chosen ones, I want you to really think about what you truly want, what you want to attract to you. What qualities do you see in the individual? Because what if I told you sometimes that you've seen this past person as your divine masculine? So every time you hear somebody talk about your divine masculine coming in, you roll your eyes because you assume it's about them. Whole time they was nowhere near the divine. They was your karmic. They was showing you what you needed to work on before you align with your true boo. Because God's not going to have you ruin this opportunity with the person that you're supposed to be aligned to. So if you're not ready, you're not going to meet them yet. Why? Because God's not going to have you mess around and try to blow your chance. He already know what you're supposed to be building with them. You understand me? So chosen ones, I want you to realize these karmics, if you look back at all the qualities, they had little pieces of things that you wanted, but they ain't have everything. You understand me? I want you to realize God will sit there and bring forward your karmic so you can identify things that you need to work on too, as well as certain things that you're not willing to accept from these so-so ass individuals. So when you align with your true boo, you're going to identify that person and know instantly that they for you. You understand me? Ain't gonna be no question, but you gotta be you in order for that person for you to be aligned with. Because if you out here living a different facade, you out here not being you, how is that person gonna know that you that person if you not even living in your truth? See, I want you to realize again, before you came here, God had to sit down with you like, yo, this is your person. This is the qualities that they gonna have. They gonna be a protector. They gonna be a go-getter. Certain areas they not gonna lack. This person gonna look like this. They gonna talk like this. They gonna walk like this. See, some of you done met your karmic that has similarities as them. Now you looking at certain people who have similarities as them as a trigger to you. So now they try to keep you from your divine boo. Oh, that person used to look like this. Now you talking about you don't want that person because your karmic showed up first. Nah, don't get finessed. If that's your preference, that's your like. You like somebody who looks like this, tall like that, walks like that. Know why you want the things that you want. If you're look back at your exes and you like, yo, they kind of do look alike a little bit, that's because God's showing you who your true divine person is going to be through them. They're going to have similarities. The eyes could be the same, the lip, but how you feel is not the same. You understand me? So it could be the eyes look the same, the lips, the height, the complexion, they boss-like energy, the fact that they fill you with certain protection, the fact that this person's a go-getter in a sense, that could be the same quality that you liked about your past person, but they ain't have everything on that checklist. You understand me? So trust it, because the devil will have you sitting there looking at this race like, I don't want to ever go back to that no more. Or this complexion, I would never go back to that no more. Whole time, don't you know that's the devil swindle you? Because they came dressed as your divine masculine or feminine to try to persuade you to not run into that individual. Had you settled for them, you never would have been aligned with your true divine boo. Don't get finessed by that devil. They gonna have certain karmics come and try to dress up like they fit for that position, but you pay attention to their patterns and realize they not even prepared for that shit. Who hired you, Tommy? You heard me. They gonna be acting like they built for this. Whole time they not. Whole time they not. They not truly divinely aligned. They truly not like that in a sense. You understand me? These individuals, again, are not people that you supposed to be with, but they going to try to dress themselves up like that person. Oh, nah. Don't get finessed. How do you know it's from the divine? It's going to have everything on your list. How are you going to know if what you feeling with this person is real? If you know you. So that confidence, it starts with you. Because how many times have you intuitively felt like this person was playing games with you? You felt like they was cheating on you. Then you felt like they was deceiving you. You felt like they was hating on you. You felt like they was doing certain things behind the scene, right? But they persuaded you not to listen to those things, right? Then later down the road, you end up realizing everything that you was saying was true, but they had you go against you, right? They didn't have you believing your truth. See, that's why you have to realize that confidence is the key. Confidence is the key. You heard me. Because you're not going to allow the devil to come in your ear and try to finesse you out of certain things. You're going to believe it. See, what if I told you your intuition and your discernment was God's gift to you? See, God sat there and had you be able to pick up energetically on what they plan to do before they have the opportunity to do it. So had you listened, you wouldn't have even been in those circumstances But you chose to look over what God was telling you to listen to them, somebody who ain't even had an answer. See, chosen ones, pay attention. Because the devil will try to swindle you. You understand me? The devil will try to have you sitting there doubting you, doubting your capabilities, having you doubting your looks, doubting that you're going to find somebody that has all those things that you're looking for. Nah. Don't believe that hype. You heard me. Everything that you want is what your true divine partner is going to be. So if that person that you pursuing is missing those things and they not supposed to be divinely aligned with you, don't waste your time with that individual. Get your ass on. I don't care if you wasted a week, 2 weeks. You ain't waste 10 years with that person like you did your past person. Or if you wasted 10 years, you ain't going to waste 10 more years. So get your ass on. Do you want to be happy, or do you want to be misled? Or are you wanting to be successful and have somebody reciprocate the energy that you giving? Or do you want to be the giver while they out here living and you just existing? Which one? Because half of the time y'all feel like y'all living y'all's life and you simply just existing. While that person's over there going through certain situations, they out here having fun. While you stay in the house checking up on them, you sitting there in your feelings and your thoughts thinking about they gonna move on. Whole time that's God telling you that you should be moving on from that individual, that they truly not for you. Who are you listening to? You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, I don't care how long you wasted with that individual, you won't waste another. You wasted 10 years, won't be 10 more years. Your ass see that shit clear. Oh, it been 15 years, won't be 15 more years. Oh, 20 years, oh, won't be 20 more years. You understand me? At any point in time, are you going to continue to settle, or are you going to trust and start to see certain things clearly? Because as soon as you disconnect from that person, guess who's going to come in? Your divine masculine or feminine. As soon as you really ready for that relationship, and don't keep going back and forth whether or not you ready and this, that. No. It ain't no seesaw type of energy. You either ready for love or you not. Oh, I'm ready for love, but I don't have time for them yet. You not ready yet. So don't sit there and try to speak them into existence then. You got to be properly prepared. Do you got time for them yet? If not, then your ass don't even put in that order if you're not ready to receive it. Because I'm telling you, God's coming in prime time. You heard me. He's coming earlier than expected. So therefore, again, you so used to praying certain things and you have to wait certain seasons to get it. Oh, nah, not now. When you put your mind to and what you ask God is going to get presented to you. So you better be properly prepared for that individual when you get that ring at that doorbell and it says that your gift or your package arrived earlier than expected. Do you got a place to put it? Or you still got that old shit in its place? You done sat there and ordered a couch. But now that the couch is delivered, it's outside. You still got that old couch inside where it's supposed to be. So therefore now this shit stuck out in the elements trying to wait for you to have a spot for it to go to. I'm trying to tell you, God's operating in prime time now, so you better know what you asking for and be ready to receive it. You talking about you want your business to boom? Okay, cool. God's about to align you with your true soul tribe, who's going to then be purchasing through you. But are you ready for that? Or as soon as certain work pick up, now you feeling like you overpressured in a sense. Are you ready? Or are you doubting that you're ready? Or are you making up an excuses on why you can't do the shit that you know you should be doing because you feel like you may fail? No. There's no way that you're going to fail. I promise you. When you listen to what God's telling you to do, he's telling you for a reason. That's like that trust fall. You got to know that he's strong enough to carry you, that he's going to catch you. He's not going to just have you sitting there dropping down if he thought that you was going to get injured. You understand me? Chosen ones, you got to realize that your mind is the safety net. The closer that you get to God, the closer that you connected in a sense. The closer that nothing is going to be able to hurt you. If you slip up, guess what's going to catch you? That's why you end up having to be the person who makes certain steps first. Because you're closer to God. See, you know how, again, I always say this. Somebody out there walking that line and from a distance, they look like they don't have certain things connected to them. It looks like if they fall, they're going to fall to their death in a sense. It looks like if they one slip up, they're going to slip up and end up losing their life. See, but the closer that you get, you start to be like, hey, yo, they got a certain cord connected to them. The closer that you get, you see that there's a safety net up under them. What's that mean? That means when you really walk in your faith and you doing what God tells you to do, when you trust that he got that safety net up under you, that you believe in that he's not going to lead you into anything that's going to hurt you or harm you, that it's all for training purposes as well as to teach these other individuals not to cross you. When you realize that things aren't falling apart, it's falling in place. When you realize that God's having certain things orchestrated around you, that these are the reason why you starting to see certain change. When you don't sit there and feel like everything has happened negatively, when you realize that there's a bigger picture behind that, man, I'm trying to tell you, anytime you slip, God's going to put you right back in your place in a sense. That's why chosen ones always walk that line first, because we got the light attached to us. See, why you think that we always got darkness surrounding us? Because we too busy being the light. That anybody that comes behind us is going to see that we was able to do it based upon the way that we carried our life. So, chosen ones, you got to realize that a lot of the times you front and center, you the line leader. See, I want you to think in school, right? See, I don't know about you, but back in the day, I'm a 90s babies. So when they used to choose individuals to be the line leader, that meant that you was the shit. That meant that you done did everything that the teacher didn't ask. See, God is that teacher. God is that person who chose you to be the line leader of these other individuals that's behind you. You sat there and was good behavior. You listened to, you paid attention. You sat there and showed love, light, and affection. You sat there and did everything that he asked you. So therefore, he chose you front and center. Now, everybody else behind you feeling a certain type of way. Some of them moping. Some of them trying to walk the other way. Some of them out there hating. Some of them, again, thinking about how they can be in your position. But again, they wasn't selected by God. So they ain't going to get it. Those individuals talking about why is it him or her? That's exactly why you would never get selected for that position, see? Why you think you was chosen as the line leader, chosen one? Why you think that you go through certain things to make other individuals grow through? Why do you think? Because you got that safety net. So therefore, again, when you take this step and you slip a little bit, now the people behind you know that that's the direction that they shouldn't be in. So you still guiding them. And when you slip up, guess what happens? You get built back up again. How many times you done said, well, damn, you done been at the bottom and then had to build back up. You done had to start over again. And do you know how many people then sat there and slipped up, fell, and never was able to rebuild themselves up again? But the fact that you out here sometimes talking shit because you done had to start over time and time again, that means God favored you and put you in that position where you can then build on again, where there's other individuals that was in the same situation that you was in and they ain't survived that shit. How you can sit there and talk about how you done had this abusive relationship time and time again, but there's certain feminines and masculines that didn't walk out of it. You understand me? But you complaining about having to start over. How that sound? You caught yourself while you was slipping. You ain't even fully hit that ground. What you talking about? But you want to sit there and complain because you started over time and time again. Had you paid attention to the footing and the steps that you was taking, or paid attention to certain signs and synchronicities, your ass wouldn't keep hitting that slip and slide. But if you do, that means because somebody else is looking up to you and God's teaching you how to teach them to get up out of it. You understand me? You go through certain things to help other individuals grow through certain things. So why are you complaining at the fact that you keep one thing's for sure overcoming those type of things? You understand me? Man, you better know that. You understand me? Not everybody has the opportunity or has the ability to overcome those things that you overcame. But if you keep overcoming them, that's because you're not realizing that certain people are looking up to you. That those people who are paying attention to you so close, you secretly telling them how to get out of the things that they into. You better know how God's leading you. You the line leader. So yeah, there's going to be people behind you hating. Yeah, there's going to be people behind you talking about how you are the sitting there teacher's pet. Shit. So let it be. Because you listening to what God tells you to do. You initially trusting those signs and synchronicities that he's showing you. You not sitting there questioning them every time he sits there and tells you to make a certain move. See, I'm trying to tell you, people hating on you, not realizing that you favored because you don't sit there and delay. You're listening. As soon as God tells you to take that action, you don't even question them. You like, cool, that's what I'm doing then. God tell you, nah, cut that person off. You don't even sit there like, why this, why? Nah, fuck, you cut off then. The fuck you mean? God told me you ain't right. You ain't right. I'm going to end up seeing it. See, I listen to God when he tells me. I listen to myself as far as what I'm feeling energetically. See, chosen ones, that's brings me to this next thing. See, for those who don't know, I upload my lives on YouTube every time. So there's certain, if you're new here, there's certain videos that you may not be familiar with. Definitely check my YouTube page. The link is in the bio, right? But let's talk. See, for so long, I kept telling you why I'm getting you to trust you. Why I'm sitting there identifying certain cycles that's connected to you. Why I'm telling you certain things that you got to work on energetically. You understand me? Why I told you to trust your intuition and know between the devil trying to distract you and God who's trying to get your attention, right? Why? Now, I don't know about y'all, right? But I told y'all before not to trust that AI. I already told you that and that's artificial intelligence, if those don't know. So you know those pictures where they like, okay, let's see what type of warrior you are. Let's see your wedding picture. Let's see how you look in this other galaxy, so on and so forth. I told you not to trust that shit, right? Because I already told you. See, let me give you a story time, right? So you know how in the Bible that the people heard about how Jesus was going to be born and how he was going to change the dynamic of the world, how he was going to help people, how he was going to help heal people, how he was going to have certain things revealed. See, back in the day, right, they ain't have AI, right? So therefore, all they knew is somebody was going to get born that was going to help lead certain individuals to where God wanted them to be, right? So what did they do in the Bible? They was out here killing all the unborn sons, or you understand, little sons around, so on and so forth, right? So what if I told you that in this era of time, instead of hearing about the word of how God's going to send somebody to save somebody, what if I told you that they had a quick picture of the person, right? Now let's put this in perspective. What if they seen who the true warrior is and they like, yo, you use this AI intelligence, right? You use this AI so we can see who you really are. So when you was out there doing the warrior shit, right? What if they had an idea of the warrior who was going to come back and end up saving certain things, right? What if they knew who the person was who was going to knock out all the evil, right? So what if they had a face of that person, but they ain't know exactly who it is? So now they have you sitting there using your face for that AI, that artificial intelligence. So now not only can they try to duplicate you and create another you like these cloned ass individuals, but they also have an opportunity to see what position that you're supposed to play for certain people too. So therefore, if they see that you the warrior that was going to save individuals and lead them to God, they would try to take your ass out. Huh? What if you sat there and didn't realize all the AIs that they have were showing you in your other lifetimes, in a sense, or the universes that you're currently in? See, I told you your chakras are similar to the planets, right? That there's one of you on different planets too, right? So what if I told you again, they want to see who you are in that other universe so that they could try to use that against you, right? So they can keep you from helping other individuals, right? To keep you sitting there restricted. You better be cautious about that shit that you sitting there using, because you sit there and read that fine print. See, just like when I told you when people sit there and sign certain contracts for music, that there's something that's implemented in it saying that they can have your identity as a whole on other universes too. Why the fuck would they include that if there was only one you? Why would they sit there and say that they have entitlement over you as a whole in other universes too? Why would they include that in a contract if they didn't want to have control over everything that gets manifested to you? So if you sit there and give them power over you, that means everything that would come with you, meaning that love, light, affection, protection, that finances, that wealth that you have within, all of that. If they sit there and want entitlement over that, that means that they can go through your blessings before they come to you, and they can leave scraps for you. Why you think that God always says you don't need to sit there and sign a contract? You don't need certain popularity, in a sense. Know that God's going to lead you to your true soul tribe crew. That God is going to have profit come in as long as you in your purpose and doing what he asked you to do. You understand me? Why you think that certain celebrities try to change their face thing? Why you think that they start to change their name again? Why? Because they sold their soul pretending to who they originally were. So now they trying to buy themselves out of that contract, in a sense. Nah, why you think they keep changing faces? Why you think that they keep changing certain shit? Because they want to have a new contract. Because they didn't already sold out the true them. Why you think that they have you try to follow the shit that they doing? See, I told you God only protects babies and fools. So when you watching this person and paying attention to certain music videos and that shit looks demonic to you, but because that person ain't acknowledging that they a demonic individual, you like, well, they talking about they not evil, so I can still watch them. What is God telling you as you watching him? What do you feel as you watching him? What is getting revealed to you as you watching him? But you talking about, that's like somebody again, how that bad wolf. Oh, what big teeth you got? He talking about the better it is. What big eyes you got? The better to do that. They got an excuse for everything that they doing, but God is giving you the intuition to see through that. So you sitting there listening to that big bad wolf talking about his eyes is for this, he's big for that, his teeth is for that. Whole time you ain't realized at the end they was going to attack your ass. See, chosen ones, you better be cautious of who you looking up to. How do you feel while you watching it? That's why I'm telling you, I'm here to give you confirmations, as well as to show you your gifts, as well as to tell you what you're going through, where you are going through, where you went through, and where your ass is headed. Why? Because I want you to be able to trust your intuition. I want you to be able to trust and have certain confidence. I want you to have certain insight. You understand me? Because again, as you see that trend, everybody acting like they are AI, like Shorty who first started that shit. They talking about this. See, I'm trying to tell you, they don't have to. They not only out here creating clones, but they having them blend in. See, once you a seer, you always going to be able to see through certain shit. There's nothing that's going to be unsolved again, right? So again, once you start seeing people and realizing that there's lizard people out this motherfucker, that ain't just from movies. Once you identify what that lizard looks like, you'll be able to see them as you're out, right? Once you see what a demon looks like, you'll be able to pick up on them before you even see them. Energetically, you like, certain shit ain't feeling right, right? So now if they got everybody acting like this, see, everybody start calling out certain clones that they were seeing in a sense, right? They start identifying that ain't the same Kanye as this. That ain't the same Beyonce as that. That ain't the same this, so on and so forth. As soon as they start acknowledging certain clones out there, what do? Try to make it cool for individuals to be out here acting like clones too, so that they can blend in. So if everybody out here acting like they don't got a soul in a sense, that's less individuals who's going to be able to identify them. But people who are true seers will always see through to that shit. No matter how they dress themselves up, we always gonna know that you fake, that you not real, that you the devil trying to conceal yourself, that you really, see, why you think that they kept trying to have you say fuck your feelings, fuck love, all that? Why you think that they was saying that? The devil don't got no heart. The devil don't got no intuition. That's why the devil was persuading you not to use yours. Because if you don't use yours too, it's going to be hard to identify who's up from the divine and who's a satanic ass individual. If they out here having everybody act fake, then you not going to be identifying the real individuals who are truly fake. You understand me? That's why you use your discernment. Feelings is everything. It doesn't matter what your eyes are showing you at that time. Sometimes your eyes just need to adjust. So you know how you go from in the dark to now you see in the light, and now all of a sudden it takes a few times for that shit to realign and you start seeing right. See, when you've been in the dark for so long, pertaining to certain shit, people's actions, their qualities, their characteristics, it takes, when you finally start seeing the light, it takes a little bit of time for your eyes to adjust. But once it does, you never go back. You understand me? So chosen ones, these individuals who's calling you crazy, you ain't crazy. That's why they coming to you now. The same shit that you told them that was going to go down, that's what they starting to see. And who do they need but you, the seer, the person who's seen through that shit? See, that's why I say, chosen ones, your price went up. Your price went up. Why you think that spiritual warfare was so real? Because they need to see us to get out of here so certain things wouldn't be getting revealed. See, the seers, we are the true time travelers. We can not only tell you the past that you went through without you telling us anything about you. We can see what you currently going through. We can tell you what you went through in your past life too. And we can tell you where you headed towards. You understand me? So why you think our price went up? because we really see us. You understand me? That's why I don't even get upset when I see certain people. It annoys me in a sense, but I trust that you're going to use your intuition when you see these fake ass pages out here acting like me. You know damn well I told you I'll never reach out to you for a reading. You know damn well I told you that all my social media is connected to this link in my bio. You understand me? You got to see through what they telling you. You got to use your common sense, because that shit is not as common as you think. You understand me? Why do you think that when I see certain people imitating me, and y'all called out that masculine too, because y'all been tagging me in his shit. Like, hey, yo, nah, that was Atouchofbadu who said that, and now you trying to redo it. I appreciate you. You heard me? Because y'all been in that inbox booming like, hey, yo, so-and-so over there, everything you do, like I said, Soldier Boy, they copy the whole fucking style. Like, I'm telling you. But I don't get upset about that, because I know when it comes to it being in the field, man, they asses can't do what I do. Even if they copy my messages that God gave me, they ain't going to be able to break that down to you. They going to have to rewatch my videos time and time again, because half they be recording the lies when I say that shit. You heard me. You out here got to imitate me almost like an actor in a sense. They sit there and read these lines and now they reciting it, but you not really like that. When people got questions, you ain't going to be able to answer that. You're going to run around in circles saying the same shit again. You're not going to be able to tell them certain things about them. That's why, again, I don't allow these imitators to get to me, because I know that you're not me. You can't see certain things like me. I know that God equipped me with an energy that you don't got. That longevity comes with me, that I'm really aligning people to their healing. I'm really aligning people with abundance and prosperity. I'm really aligning people with their intuition. I'm really out here helping and healing individuals and showing them how they can get to what God is trying to give them, so that they can turn around and help the other individual too. See, God is going to end up showing you the truth about these individuals. Are you willing to stand in your truth longer than they willing to stand in their lies? Because that masculine, what's his name? Why, what? Bizzle. You not me. People see through that. God knows that you try and use individuals to get certain finances, but when it comes out in this field, you not built like that. You don't got the ability. God didn't lead you. God didn't choose you. You understand me? See, that's the difference. These motherfuckers be out here acting like they chose, right? But who chose them? Satan, to try to imitate the divine feminine or masculine. You wasn't chose by the divine, and that shit is going to be shown. Because you don't got the answer, Sway. There's certain things that demons will never know. So again, you don't allow these people who try to imitate you get to you, because I'm trying to tell you, they not you. You a one-of-one individual. Ain't no duplicates. Even if you had a twin, you not twinning with them. You heard me. See, God shows you who's really built like this or who's just dressed like that. See, these motherfuckers and sat there and lied on their resume, in a sense, got hired for some shit that they don't have the ability to do. Whereas you really had that experience. So when they put you in the field, you gonna shine through. See, chosen ones. We don't acknowledge these impersonators. We see what you doing. And you know that shit too. So why you out here talking about you leading individuals, where the hell you leading them to? Because who's leading you? Not the divine. Because you not even being you. How the fuck you going to teach somebody to be themselves when you try to be somebody else? It doesn't work like that. You heard me? So again, these individuals try to imitate you. That shit is not flattery. See, the difference between an imitator and somebody who sits there and appreciates you is they going to acknowledge the information that they getting from you and then add their own to it. They not going to sit there and try to walk, talk, dress like you. You sitting there talking about the outside elements. Now they want to do it too. Now they out here trying to hold it like this, say like that. Nah. You an impersonator. You wasn't sit there inspired by shit. Inspiration is key though, right? Fuck out of here. You again, you acknowledge individuals. That's how you know that they are inspiration. You don't sit there and try to duplicate them. You sit there and use something that they gave you and be able to sit there and tap into another side of you. But if God ain't leading you to lead people, where the fuck are you leading these people to? And why you out here, these false ass prophets, that bothers me. You understand me? And it irritates me that sometimes you not trusting your intuition and you not seeing through these things. You out here paying these people big bread and y'all being misled. See, the person who's truly in their purpose, they gonna do it regardless if they got those finances coming in. They not gonna try to swindle you. They not gonna try to say certain shit just to get you to do the things that they want you to do. They not gonna try to keep you stuck in these cycles so you keep coming to them. Fuck out of here. I'm not going to sit there and speak no lies to you. Even if you get mad at me as I'm saying that shit to you, I don't give a damn. I'm telling your ass. You understand me? Oh, you want me to lie and say so-and-so's your true divine boo? No, the fuck they ain't. They your karma. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not going to say shit to sugarcoat you. That's why, again, you're going to know who's sent by the divine and who's sent by a demon. Because they going to be able to have certain code words that you ain't even speak. You understand me? They gonna know certain things about you without them not even knowing you. You understand me? That's why I always say, listen, I stand on everything that God tells me to say. And when y'all come to the coaching sessions or the reading sessions, everybody who had one knows I tell you certain things. Know that I'm going to give you a key word that you done told to God. I'm going to come through as a confirmation. That's how you know God's letting you know that I have arrived. See, chosen ones. These individuals that you got to tell everybody shit about you and you got to tell them the situation and they have runaround answers for you. They not sent from the divine, because the person who's really a prophet or a prophetess, there's certain things that they going to know about you without even getting to know you. They're going to be able to see through on a soul level. See, I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to tell true time traveler. I'm going to tell you about your past. I'm going to tell you about your present. And I'm going to tell you what's headed towards you. And everything that God tells me, I'm going to relate to you. So there's certain individuals that used to be scared of it, right? Like, nah, that's evil. You shouldn't be able to tell the future. That's the demon sitting there trying to project that energy on you, because what did Noah do? He was the person who told individuals about that flood before them waters came through, right? So Noah was able to tell about the future, right? To save individuals, right? So why do you think that God relays certain messages through individuals, certain shit that you may not see now, but they gonna tell you so that you on higher ground when this shit tries to come towards you? See, I'm telling you, chosen ones, why you think your price went up. You the true time travelers. You the person who sees through this matrix shit. You the person who sees through on a soul level. And you sit there and get people uncomfortable when they complacent in some so-so shit. See, I'm not going to tell you what you want me to say. I'm going to tell you what God tells me to tell you. And I'm going to tell you right on time. I'm trying to tell you, because delayed listening to disobedience to him. So if you don't move when God tells you to move, then you're not listening, and karma and consequences is going to come in. See, you better know it. You heard me. But you got to be able to see through this phony shit. Sometimes your eyes is not going to be adjusted when your intuition is kicking in. So trust your discernment. Trust what God's telling you. If God done told you to make this move, make this move, make this move, he done gave you confirmations on the moves that you should do, and then all of a sudden, right before you about to do it, all these doubts come in. That's the devil trying to project that negativity, keep you from making the moves that God's telling you to do there. God's not going to sit there and tell you and give you confirmation through numbers, through songs, through signs, through all of these things, because God is in control of the universe. So therefore, that means he's going to use everything on behalf of you to have a confirmation come through. Certain songs that move through the radio, that frequency, certain numbers that you see, synchronicity. And the difference is you're going to know that it's from God and not somebody that's just trying to text you at that time to fake like y'all aligned. See, you better know that, because the devil will try to do that too. Every time you feel like this person, you just seen the red flags about this individual, but as soon as you sit there and try to call in your divine boo, that person texts you. That's that blockage. Now you see who's trying to block you from getting your divine boo. It gets shown energetically. See, what if I told you that while you was laid up with that person and you thought that was your divine feminine or masculine, so while you with them, you just keep talking about how you in love with your divine feminine or masculine? What if I told you that there was another person outside of this person that you really was connected with? That when you was feeling those warm emotions and stuff about your divine person, you was thinking about the person that you actually was going to be aligned with, not the person that you was currently with. So you never heard that expression when people say, I'm laid up with this person and I'm thinking about somebody else? That's what you've been doing as well. You've been laid up with this karmic, daydreaming about your true divine boo. So therefore, again, you was trying to fit this person to the description of who you were supposed to be with when this person truly wasn't even for you. See, chosen ones, when you finally align with your true divine boo, you going to have certain conversations, and you going to realize at that time when you was laid up with that karmic, you was thinking about them, that it was them sending certain songs to you, them sending certain signs and synchronicities to you. See, when you was thinking about your divine boo, and all of a sudden this past person popped up, you may have considered, was that your person? Nah, boo, that was the person that was trying to block you from getting to them. You heard me? So, because they text you at 11:11, that was your divine boo. Whole time, you don't even realize that they waited since 11:10 to sit there and try to text you. Man, see through that shit, what you feel. Energetically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. If they don't got everything on your list, that's not them. Because if you got compromise, that's not from the divine. Because that person's going to have everything on your list. They going to be busy playing that position, not you telling them how to prepare for that. You ain't going to have to mold them into your partner. They already going to be busy being that. You're not going to tell them that you like forehead kisses, dances in the rain. You like somebody that you could talk to but joke with, so on and so forth. All these different things. You ain't going to have to tell them about that. They already going to be that. And the difference is you're going to always see that, whereas the past person, you told them what you wanted and they try to act like that. Then they realized it wasn't them. So then that shit started to retract. Then you talking about you not the same person that I fell in love with because they never was that. See, you better be able to see through it. You understand me? But you got to be the partner that you want to receive. Show love to you. Make time for you. That's self-care. Ends up with love with somebody else. So if you got time for yourself, that's going to be the same time that you now can pencil in that person you're supposed to be with. Oh, if you sitting there encouraging yourself to chase your dreams and admirations, but you also balancing it out with certain love too, you prepared for your person. If you're not scared of, okay, well, what if this doesn't work out, but you thinking about what if everything works out, you prepared for your person. If you're not going to sit there and see them give you everything that you expected and second guess it, then you ready for your person. You put the work in. So you did all that work. Now this is your time to be in retirement in a sense. You understand me? Meaning that everything is going to come easy for you. That means individuals are going to start doing nice things towards you. Oh, opening doors for you. Complimenting you. Sitting there seeing something that they seen out and resembled you, so they bought it for you. Certain people are going to be here to make your life easier. Don't allow the old you to keep you from receiving from these individuals that God's aligning with you. You understand me? Be willing to accept that. But you got to be that in order to receive that. All right? But listen, I got to get up off here because I do have a few readings to do. Please be cautious of these fake pages trying to reach out to you. I just got told about a fake Instagram. You know that's not me. All right? So report they asses. If you ever question whether or not it's my actual social media, click this link in the bio. It's going to take you to my YouTube. It's going to take you to the booking page for your readings. It's going to take you to my Instagram. It's going to take you to my TikTok, all right? Do not get caught up by these impersonators and don't allow them to play in your energy, all right? Also, y'all already know I'm going to upload this live a little later on my YouTube. So the link in my bio, all right? All I ask you to like it, subscribe to it, or share it with somebody who you feel needs to be aligned with it, all right? I appreciate you. I love you so much, all right? Y'all continue to be great. Remember, if you need me, baby, you know how to reach me, all right? Be great.